Welcome back to Ask Allison. Here's today's question. I was fired by a client recently. She was vague and just said that it was a bad fit. My confidence is shot, even though I'm pretty sure my other clients are happy. It hits harder in private practice. What's your advice? Before I get into my answer, I would like to thank our two sponsors today. First, I'd like to thank TherapyNotes, the #1 rated electronic health record system available today. With live telephone support 7 days a week, it's clear why TherapyNotes is rated 4.9 out of 5 stars on Trustpilot and has a 5-star rating on Google. TherapyNotes makes billing, scheduling, note-taking, and telehealth incredibly easy. And for all you prescribers out there, TherapyNotes has ePrescribe. If you're coming from another EHR, TherapyNotes makes that transition incredibly easy, importing your demographic data free of charge so you can get going right away. Find out what more than 100,000 other mental health professionals already know. Use promo code ABUNDANT at therapynotes.com for 2 free months. I'd also like to thank Mentaya. Want more clients at your full cash rate? Mentaya is a platform that navigates out-of-network benefits for clients. They get clients on average 70% back on therapy by filing claims and chasing down insurance companies. They handle literally everything so you can focus on what matters, therapy. Go to mentaya.com or click the link in the show notes to learn more and get 1 month free using the code ABUNDANCE. All right, so to answer this person's question, it does hit harder for 3 reasons. First, in a crappy agency, it's easier to lay some responsibility on their systems, the rundown building, the grouchy person answering the phone, all those things. For 2, you have colleagues to talk to if it hurts who can help bring you back down to a centered place. And 3, it might not be an ideal client firing you in an agency, but it may be in a private practice. And those are all important factors to acknowledge. You didn't say if you were surprised by this client firing you or not. It hurts more when you don't see it coming. When you think everything is okay. It's harder to feel confident when you built the whole thing from the ground up and when you're the face of the business. It doesn't mean it's your fault that your client left, but we do want to go through and do our due diligence to see if it was a clinical error or if it's truly a matter of fit. So look through your notes, recall sessions. Can you think of anything that felt off or a shift in the relationship? I was once fired because the client recognized that she needed someone more maternal. I am not maternal to anyone but my kids. She was insightful and was able to communicate that, but not everyone is. And I'd felt a pull from her in sessions to give more of that than I wanted to, or than that felt naturally to me. And I didn't fully understand it until she told me. And that was 8 years ago, and I still remember it because it really helped me see that fits are not about me being good enough. So let's talk about how to respond. In response to an email firing, for instance, I might respond with something like, I totally understand. I'll take you out of the schedule for next week. If there's anything it would be helpful for you to communicate to me about our work together or what made this a bad fit, I'm open to hearing it. I wouldn't send a separate email about it. We don't want to put pressure on our clients to communicate in ways that they might not feel ready to. And here's the hard part. You're going to get fired again. You won't always be the right fit for clients that feel like a great fit for you. Sometimes it's clinical, sometimes it's personal. I don't know which is better, but I do know that if this isn't a chronic issue and you aren't getting fired by clients every week, it's not necessarily a you issue. It is something in the dynamic. Now, I'm always going to recommend clinical supervision or consultation simply because it's a great way to continue improving our skills. Being fired by a client doesn't mean that that's necessary. It's not something that needs to be fixed, but it might help to walk through the details with a trusted clinician just to see what you come up with. I hope that helps. In case this has done a number on you, or for anybody else for whom getting fired has really impacted your sense of abundance or scarcity. Our free worksheet today is 6 tools to shift scarcity mindset. Hit the link to download it, and I will see you next week.